Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hey, TikTok family. Good morning. Hey, South Africa. What's up? Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy Thursday. What's up? Hi, everybody. Hi, Shyla. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all, listen to this. I'm gonna let everybody come on because I can't keep repeating myself. Let me get everybody on here. Let me go share on all my pages. What y'all doing today? What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Oh, thank you, Helen. Thank you, gorgeous humans. My BFFs. What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let me go see. I'm sharing. How'd y'all sleep last night? Oh, thank you, Shay Brown. Hi, Chris Hall. Hi, Alva. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Barbara. Good morning, Jamie Lynn. Good morning, Ron Wilson. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? BFFs. What's up? Hey, Lisa Whiteside. Hey, Lisa Adela. Hey, Holder. Hey, Jaislyn. Hey, Daisy. Good morning, Fam Bam. Happy Thursday. Y'all, guess what I'm doing tomorrow? Guess what I'm doing tomorrow? I am headed to a cruise. I am going on a cruise. I board on Saturday. A whole cruise. Yes, sir. Okay. All the platforms are going. Got my coffee. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How are y'all? Hey, Siri, play instrumental worship. Good morning. Yes, we are going on a cruise tomorrow. So we have Dr. Dee Dee Freeman is doing a cruise tomorrow, and I am speaking on it. Somebody's got to suffer for Jesus. I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. I don't even know where we're traveling. I love a good cruise. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all come on in. Hello, Tanya. So y'all, we're praying for everybody in Texas that's been affected by that storm. Man, y'all, I didn't even know. Isn't it so crazy that you don't even know? My brother doesn't know I'm on live because he's just sitting here texting me away. I wonder sometimes do you ever get your feelings? Like you have a split second, like should I get my feelings right now that my family's not on any of my lives? should they be on my lives supporting me? I'm just kidding. My brother works a job. So y'all, I didn't know that the storm was so bad. I had no idea, but I was looking at Pastor K Henderson's Instagram yesterday and it tore their church up. I am blown away. It's amazing how if you live in another city, you don't even know stuff going on. I am praying for all of y'all, man. I am praying. Guess who didn't go to the gym this morning? Neither did Angelo. He's in that bed sleeping. Guess why? Because, y'all, I went to get my hair done. Listen to this. I went to get my hair done I left my house. I had 3 one-on-one coachings yesterday. And then I left and headed towards my hair place, which I go to Strand by Strand in Atlanta. And by the time I got there, it was like 2 o'clock. And then I got my hair colored. Y'all, honest to goodness, my roots are as great as Mimi's in like 3 weeks. And so they colored my hair, and then she tightened up all my extensions so that it's so pretty, ain't it? So beautiful. She did a good job. Good job, Dee. And then listen to this. Then my girl So Posh Artistry does my lashes, and she said, well, just jump in my chair when you're done with your hair. Well, my hair took 3 hours. Thank you, David. Like 3 hours, 4 hours. And then my lashes, she had to take all of my lashes off, and she had to put new lashes on. Who knew that you had to take lashes off and put a fresh set on? I never knew that. I never knew that if you don't get your lashes changed out ever so often, they start weighing your lashes down and they don't last. So they have to take all your lashes, not your real ones, right? Not the real ones, but they take the ones that the extensions off, and then they put the other ones on. I didn't know that. So I didn't leave that place until 10:40 last night. I didn't get home last night until 11:30. So I did not go to the gym this morning. I was today years old when I found that out. I didn't even get up, really fix my hair this morning. I didn't curl it or anything because I'm a little tired. My behind's tired. You know what I'm saying? So, but why your hair look that long though? Because I want it to be sanctified, saved. I love my hair this long, sanctified, saved. Don't you love it like this, sanctified, saved? Y'all listen, if y'all gonna be little smarty pants, y'all really should not have Christian names in as your link. Y'all hear me? If y'all gonna be sassy, I said, why does it look that long to get done? Oh, I'm so sorry. Today is the day that we're writing down in our journals, read before you respond. She said, why does it take that long to get done? And I thought she was being sarcastic. See how God called me out? Because I have extensions, and so they have to take all the extensions out and restart. So today in our journals, at the top of our journals, we are going to write in our journals. We're going to write in our journals. We're going to write it to Sonia. Come get me. The Mohawk is my fave. I love my Mohawk too. I actually love my Mohawk, but I'm not ever going back to my Mohawk. But I have the girl that did my Mohawk if you want the phone number. I'm telling y'all, everybody's like, I like your Mohawk. I'm like, I loved my Mohawk, obviously, because I stayed with it for 20 years. Who stays with a haircut for 20 years? Do y'all know why I stayed with that haircut for 20 years? Do y'all know why? Because of y'all. Because of y'all. Y'all. It's y'all's fault. Because I cared what y'all thought about me. And I would, every single time I started to grow my hair out, somebody would call. Y'all, I still get these messages. For all of you that want to have success in your life, you better make sure that you are free from people before you get success. Because when I tell you the hate in my DMs from the Karens and the Perrins and the Laurens and the Helens. Oh, honey, you better make sure you are completely free because they will hit you below the belt. Miserable people love to hit you below the belt. It's a new season, right, Apostle Lucy? Okay, y'all listen. I'm going to y'all listen, I don't care. I really don't. I am so free from people. Somebody could stand in my face. The other day somebody was saying something ugly and I looked at Lincoln, I said, "Look, Lincoln, she likes me." I was joking. And Lincoln goes, "She does not like you. She absolutely does not like you." I was like, "She likes me." I am so free from people. I just think everybody likes me. You know what I'm saying? No, listen, I get way more love than I do hate. So don't get that twisted. I get so much love from you guys. I really do. I get so much love. I think the reason y'all love the mohawk was because it was so sassy. It was different. You know what nobody was wearing mohawks. And so it kind of set me apart and it was feisty and I think that's why y'all love it. And I love that. I love that y'all are invested in it. But now, listen, I'm loving this season. Plus, I'm married, and he likes my hair long, and so he's the one I sleep with, and so he's definitely gonna get what he wants. So y'all listen. So, but the good news is I look good with short hair. So if I ever get bored, I'll go with short hair again. It was funky. It was funky and free. It really was, and most people can't pull off. No, they can't pull it off. We have to keep changing. We have to keep elevating. People were living vicariously through your mohawk. I know it. They were, y'all wouldn't even believe the comments I get about me and Angelo. It is bizarre. Like I am so blown away. I think I'm about to go blonde. Oh, that'll be nice, Mindy. Y'all would be blown away at how personal people take it that I haven't announced my wedding publicly, my marriage publicly. Like, it's like people literally get offended, like their butt hurt. They're like, "Why would she let us celebrate this?" I mean, they will go back and forth on a post for 40 comments talking about how I am wrong, that I am keeping my life private. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Let the girl live. You know what I'm saying? And especially, hey Deborah, love you. I can always tell, you can always tell when people are kind of broken. The one thing that I put in a post the other day, as I said, there's no one doing better than you, right? They'll always ask, what is she hiding? My wedding, my marriage. How dare I want to enjoy some privacy with my husband before the world knows? People that don't even know my middle name. Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all, I am a public figure, but when it comes to my baby, my boys, you know what I'm saying? Like there's some yo, let me tell you why that I've been so private with my wedding, my marriage. So at New Year's, I had gotten engaged. And at our church, after church was over, I walked into the office and Angelo was down on his knee and he asked me to be his wife in front of my sons and my mother. And so listen, so the next day I was on a live with one of my girlfriends. And right before we got off, I did this to show her my ring because we do vacations together. You know, I mean, like she's my girl. And she shared the picture. And before I knew it, there was blogs that had gotten a hold of that picture. And they were saying the nicest stuff. Like the bloggers were like, "Man, we were so excited for Real Talk Kim. She got married, she's getting married, she got engaged." Well, all of a sudden those posts went viral because y'all, a lot of people have walked with me through my divorces. You know, it's personal with a lot of people because y'all watched me. I've walked everything in the public eye. And so y'all saw my heartbreak. Y'all saw me, my daddy die. Y'all watched me mourn and move. And so it was these bloggers, they were being very nice. Like they were really being nice. But some mean people just got up underneath the post. Now there was like 50,000 comments but there was like 10 ugly comments. And under the 10 ugly comments, all the 10 ugly people started just going back and forth talking about us. And it was terrible, the stuff they were saying about us. And it was like 10 girls. And they were just saying the nastiest stuff about us. I mean, one girl had been to my church, I guess, about 10 years ago. And she had brought up something that happened with me and my ex-husband that didn't even have anything to do with me. It was him. And all of a sudden they were jumping on that post and they were saying the ugly stuff. And it just hit me. I was like, oh, no, 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 no. My husband has 2 kids. They don't know, they don't understand this life, this public life. They don't understand people saying nasty stuff about their father. They don't even know him. And these people don't even, they're just haters. And I was like, I am not putting this out. I am protecting him, his family. He's got 10 brothers and sisters. They're not used to this life. And so that's when I decided to stay private. And so if you're not on my lives, you don't really know what's going on in my life because I don't make a whole lot of announcements. I only do it to people that ride with me, people that really love me. And so that's why I've stayed private, because there are some mean people out there. I don't care if you talk about me, but you're not going to talk about my husband. I mean, you can, but I'm going to come for you. And not only with my prayers. Y'all know I got a slick mouth. That's why I got to stay at the feet of Jesus. I can hurt your feelings, but God. Thankfully, I'm so happy. I don't let y'all get to me. But I got way more people that love me. Way more people that love me than people that are going to be ugly. And hurt people. There's nobody in this world doing better than you that would ever stop to say nasty stuff about you. Did you know that? They would never, y'all, there is nobody in this world that is doing better than you that would ever have time to talk about you. Because I've been messy. I've been broken. I've been jealous. I've lost everything. I had to start all over again. I compared my life. I know what it's like living bitter, and then I know what it's like being healed. And so I know for a fact in my life now, every single person that is connected to me, every mastermind, every masterclass, every person in my church, I want all of them doing better than me. And so what do? I pull them up. I elevate them. I push them out. I use my resources to help them grow. And so if anybody is talking about you, even your mother, father, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, best friend, boss, coworker, I don't care if they're making more money than you. There are people that are making more money than you. There are people that have it better than you, that are still jealous of you because they hate the way people love you. And so you can't worry about it. You really do got to pray about it. The Bible gives us 2 commandments. Those commandments are love your neighbor as yourself. Okay? And the second one is love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, and soul. And so that means whenever you can look through the eyes of, I feel really sorry for that person, that they're so bitter that they have to talk nasty about people they don't know. I'm going to pray for them because I want them to live the freedom life that I live. And when you can live from there, you never get offended or bitter. You just don't. Yo, I'm coming to Tampa, Florida. I'm coming to Tampa, Florida. I won't be on any next week. No prayer calls next week. I will be selling the seas, enjoying my life, preaching out on the seas of Royal Caribbean. So I will not be there. All right, I will not be there this next week, not even for one day. I'm not even gonna try to wake up and get Wi-Fi on that boat. I'm going to just enjoy myself. So next week, we will have no prayer call, okay? No prayer call next week. Monday through Friday, I'll see y'all the next Monday after that. Then I will be in Tampa, Florida. I think she did something to my bangs right here. They look a little boxy. I'll be in Tampa, Florida. Thank you for the badges. I'll be in Tampa, Florida on July the 27th. Y'all, pack that place out. It is so much better in person than on these lives. So I will be in Tampa, Florida on July the 27th. I do believe that all of the spots for the free Unlock Your Potential masterclass that I'm doing tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's full. There's no more links on Zoom. But what we're going to do is we're going to post it on my Kingdom Millionaires Facebook page. All right, Kingdom Millionaires Facebook page. And y'all listen, if you want tickets for the Level Up conference in Tampa, I will put it in my story and I'll put the link to just follow the link and go get your tickets. Or you can go to realtalkkim.com. All right. So if you did not get a spot, y'all, we opened it up 3 times because y'all have gotten all the tickets for tonight's Level Up. I'm talking unlocking your 6-figure potential. Y'all, all of y'all should be millionaires. I don't care if you dropped out in 8th grade. When the Bible says that the wealth of the wicked is stored up for us, what are you going to post in? So it's Kingdom Millionaire. If you want to be a part of the Facebook page for tonight, just type in your comments, Kingdom Millionaire. Kingdom Millionaire, 2 words. And Kingdom Millionaire, and we will send you the link. Because we've ran out of space. There's no more space for us to buy for you guys. It's out. As soon as it will be recorded. It'll be put up on the Kingdom Millionaire Facebook page. Now, y'all listen. Y'all literally got those seats just like that. And if we've got over 1,000 people registered, y'all better show up. You know I don't do things for free very often. Because for free, you don't show up. You don't show up. Like if something's free, y'all will get a ticket and never show up. And it's so unfair to the people that want to be in that room so bad. And so this year is a year of when you say something, you do it. A double-minded man is unstable in all their ways. And so when you make a commitment to sow a seed or whatever, or get in the room, you need to show up. Because I'm serious. When we do anything for free for you guys, y'all never show up. If there's 500 tickets taken, reserved, maybe 150 of you will show up. That's sad. Because the Bible says, let your yes be yes and your no be no. Y'all, I'm trying to teach y'all to have good character, because when you have good character, God blesses your life. And then guess what? I'm going to be at Jesus Girl Summit in Richmond, Virginia. And I'm going to be there on August the 8th. And then guess what? Thank you, Tasha Renee. I'm going to be in August the 8th. I'm going to be in Bayville, New York, the Crescent Beach Club. So I'm going to be at the Crescent Beach Club, 333 Bayville Avenue, Bayville, New York, on August the 8th. All the details are on my website, realtalkkim.com. Y'all, that's like with all of y'all that are always late. That is the rudest thing ever when you're always late. Like, I don't hang out with people that are always late. I am a stickler for time. You are not going to have me waiting. Y'all remember when I did Preachers of Atlanta? I would be sitting at the set for 2 hours waiting for my cast members. Not trying to call y'all out. I love y'all, but y'all know it's true. It's just, why can't you start getting ready 2 hours before? Like when you're always late, you're making people believe that they're not worth their time is not important, that they're not important. Especially even church. When you're late to church, you're like, God, look, I'm only giving you 2 hours of this week, but I'm going to show up an hour late. Why even come? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to be late, just stay home. And then most of the time, all of y'all that are late, you don't even look like you should have been late when you show up. I'll be like, now what took you 3 hours? What? You sure don't look like you got ready for the prom. Wait. I was expecting Miss America to walk out because we've been waiting 3 hours for you. I don't even understand what took you through. I still to this day, I get ready and probably with my long hair, washing and drying my long hair, I will do it get it done in an hour. Like I can get completely dressed in an hour. Yo, one time I went and spoke at a church and they kept moving everybody down, down, down. And it was one of those OGs. One of those OGs. One of those OGs that's got, OGs. And they were 4 hours late to church. A Christian singer, an OG. 4 hours late. And they come walking up on that pulpit like Jesus had arrived. Thank you, Mimi. I was like, honey, listen. There is so many people that are younger and anointed. Y'all, Siri just went, Y'all, I'm serious. I don't get it. I just don't get why y'all gotta be late. What's an OG? I don't even know what an OG is, but to me, an OG means, why are you so messy now? If the truth is messy, if this is hurting your feelings, it means you need to work on it. If anything I ever say hurts your feelings, you need to work on it. Y'all, we're going to Psalms 18:29. It means old gangsta. Oh, I only hurt people's feelings when I'm talking to you, okay? Because I can't hurt your feelings if you're not doing what I'm saying. Why are you so messy? She said, why are you so messy now? We're going to, Keena, I'm sorry. Let's go. Y'all know I'm tired too. I've been sitting in a chair. Yeah, if you, a guilty dog barks. A guilty dog barks. Psalms 18:29. I'm just saying, all of you that are late, you need to fix it. That's basically what I'm saying right here. I'm just going in a circle to get to this part. If you're late, you need to fix it, because God is a God of order. And so if you look at your life and you see your life is off in any area, there's an area that you need to fix. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to fix this area, because God is never going to trust you with a ton more as long as you are walking in not excellence. You have to walk in excellence. You have to have good character. You have to be authentic. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta let your yes be yes, your no be no. It means stop lying, stop gossiping, stop being late to everything. Get up and get dressed a lot earlier. Be focused, And so at the top of your journals, y'all, I want you to write armloads of blessing for today's armloads of blessing. And we're going to go to Psalms 18:29. I'm going to read it out of the Amplified. All right. I'm going to read it out of the Amplified. So tonight, if you want to be at the Kingdom Millionaires, Unlock Your Six-Figure Potential, you just need to put Kingdom Millionaires in the comments, and my staff will send you the Kingdom Millionaire Facebook page. All right. And really, in reality, y'all, if we're talking about character, this goes even for your life. Like, how is God going to bless you with a husband when you can't keep your room clean? Like, why is God going to bless you with a better job when you're not even paying taxes on what he's blessed you with, or you're paying your tithe? You're not even paying your 10% now. Like, you're stealing time in the Facebook, in the stock room, praying for people on Facebook when you're on someone else's clock. Do you know what I'm saying? And so if you don't like your life and your life automatically goes to negativity, you need to work on you. And so today, at the top of your journal, you need to write armloads of blessings. And every single time you find yourself rolling your eyes, all week long, we've been talking about rolling our eyes. We've been talking about not following through. Some of y'all got businesses. You don't respond to your emails. You let it go 50. You know what I'm working on? Responding to text immediately. It does not hurt anybody to put an automatic response in your text, so that when someone texts you, it automatically responds, I'll get back to you. Because if you're in a staff meeting or if you forget someone texted you, and if someone has your phone number, then they're important. Normal people don't, people that don't matter don't just, they don't not have your phone number. So if they've got your phone number, then let's in this season do better. Remember yesterday we talked about Jose and Gomer? And I said today go be Jose. I mean, listen, you have to treat others the way you want them to treat you. You know what I'm saying? And I know people are busy. Yo, I am the busiest person on the planet. And I am guilty of all of a sudden I'll be like, crap. Or I forgot to send it. It's written, but I forgot to send it. I will immediately apologize. Somebody says, does people really still roll their eyes? Yes, I do. Thank you, Chris Foster. Yes, people still roll their eyes. People have bad days, but it's something going on inside of you that makes you have to respond. And we're working on the little foxes that spoil the vine right now. And so in your settings on your phone, you can put automatic text settings. Thank you, Olga. Thank y'all for the badges. And it automatically responds. I'm telling y'all, man. And then all of y'all that are starting businesses, if you tell people you're going to be done with something in 3 weeks, you need to be done. And if you see it's not going to be done, you need to respond to them. Look, it is a lot more than I thought. It's going to take me longer. So here's what I tell all of my masterminds, everybody to do. Go on and tell them it's going to take 8 weeks. It's going to take me 8 weeks to do this. All right? 8 weeks. And then when you get it done in 30 days, you are the king of your craft. So always make it a lot longer and then surprise people when it's done a lot quicker. I think sometimes we lie because we want the job so bad. And then once we get the job, we're like, uh-oh, you know? So character is what we're working on today. Armloads of blessing. And at the top of that list, I want you to write Psalms 18:29. Psalms 18:29. Right? Or them, or send them the product if you buy it. Right? Or do what I did on Monday when I came on and said, guys, I'm changing some things up in my store. We are rebranding. Our sweet Christy moved to Houston. I am training a new person in my product division. Give us 4-week grace. Let us get our offices moved. Let us, right? I told y'all this so that y'all don't send my staff ugly emails. I always warn y'all during the retreats, y'all, my staff is running with their heads cut off this week. Do not get ugly with my staff or your emails will be blocked. Like always, communication kills assumption. It's called character. And when someone has ugly character, here, y'all, I was talking to somebody yesterday about my world, talking about me, and I'm a pastor. And because I'm a pastor and because God is trusting me with a big world, I do not have the luxury to hang out with messy people. Number one, I'm not messy. So I do not hang out with messy people because I'm not messy. I don't dress half naked. I'm not sassy. I'm funny, but I'm not like ugly. I'm not gossipy. I've got tons of, you really, if you talk to my friends, you're not going to hear anything ugly about me because my fruit speaks for itself. But when I allow people closest to me, I have to be aware that this person understands good character and understands that if we go to Punta Cana together, people in my life really can't be posting a lot of pictures with you on a trip with me. Here's why. Because I have this big responsibility to the world. You can't be posting pictures of me in a bikini on your page. You can't be posting pictures of us doing a dance, letting our hair down a little bit, because there are people that don't understand that, right? You're not going to see me drinking. I don't drink. I'm not going to be, some people have wine. To each his own. But it's not right for people in your circle to be exposing your life, right? People have to always understand. It says Versace. People have to always understand the room that they're in. And so this is why sometimes when you elevate, certain people can't go with you, because certain people are so familiar with your past that when you do get married, they still don't have limits, right? Like my staff, like Valerie's my assistant. She's traveled all over the world with me, but Valerie still respects me and honors me. There are certain boundaries Valerie just doesn't do. Valerie would never post pictures when she's at places with me, right? It's just called honor. But there are people that are so enamored with your life more than you're enamored with your life. And so they feel like they've got a little bit of success being connected to you. And so what ends up happening is, because they like the claps of the village, they can never go to the top with you. So there's some people that can't go with you, right? Because their character sucks. They stink. They have a horrible reputation. This is why you got to be careful who you take pictures with. Because if I take pictures with somebody that is messy, right, on a reality show, and they're messy, it's called honor. If I take a picture with somebody going, oh my gosh, why does she hang out with that person? She must be just like them. Because we are human beings. We are flesh. We judge by fruit. We judge by your fruit. Like me, I'll watch people. Like people try to come say ugly stuff about people, and I'll be like, la, 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 la. I don't let nobody tell me nothing about nobody. Like I can always tell the first line, this is about to be a messy conversation, and I will embarrass you. You're not going to talk about people in front of me. I don't know them. I don't care what they've gone through, right? Even when I've had friends that got divorced, right? And they got their feelings hurt because I still went and preached for their husband. I went and preached for their husband. Well, it's not, I wasn't sleeping in bed with y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Like I wasn't sleeping in bed with y'all. I'm not even friends with y'all. I'm just going to preach, because why wouldn't I go preach and God have me on an assignment to pull somebody off of the ledge of suicide because y'all got a divorce? You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even let the wife tell me anything ugly about the husband. And so in life, this is how we got to look at things. Character, right? You got to be careful. You do. Because y'all, what takes you a whole life to build, it will take one match to destroy it. This is why, y'all, I remember when me and Angelo first got together, I wanted to go to this place, and it's like an old school. They do like line dancing and karaoke, and I was like, let's go there. And he says, absolutely not. And I said, why? Why can't we go? He said, because you are Real Talk Kim. And I'm like, so? People don't care. He's like, yes, they do. He said, I would have a problem if I looked in this place and saw Real Talk Kim cutting a rug out with all these drunk people on the floor. And he said, and little lady, let me tell you something. Guess whose fault it's going to be if you fall? Mine. And I said, why would it be your fault? He said, the first thing people are going to do is look at that person that you aren't usually with and say, that person must have pushed them to do this because they've never done this before. And so you have to be careful. You have to be careful. Listen to what it says in Psalms 18:29. You just got to be, y'all, a lot of times, I'm aloof too. I'm just out here having a good time. This is why God's put a great staff around me to cover me, because I'm just free bird. Psalm 18:29, the Bible says, don't let your good be evil spoken of. Psalm 18:29 says, for by you I can run through a troop, and by my God I can leap over a wall. For by you I can run through a troop, and by my God I can leap over a wall. Listen to me. People can't lock you out of your destiny. In fact, Angelo said, oh, they gonna say the black man came in and turned her bad. That was his exact words. So guess what we don't do? It said people cannot lock you out of your destiny. People cannot lock you. In fact, y'all, my assistant is on Every call I do. Valerie's on every call I do. Even if it is interviews for TVs, she is on there. And when we hang up, she will send me a text, and like yesterday, she sent me a text. She said, Pastor Kim, I don't feel good about this. I just don't feel good about this. I feel like God has really trusted you with a lot, and I feel like this could be a little messy. So my staff even tells me the truth. So you got to get people in your life that you trust enough, that you know love you enough, that they will tell you the truth. Because sometimes you get caught up in the lights, or you get caught up in, oh my God, this is going to be great. People can't lock you out of your destiny. Why? Because God is the gatekeeper. God is the gatekeeper. Not your boss, not your neighbor, not your critics, not your enemies. They may shut a door, but God can take you right through it. That's why we've been talking about character today. Because it doesn't matter who tries to stop you. It doesn't matter who locks you out. It doesn't matter who says crap about you. When you live a life before God and your heart is pure, God can take you through the door. He will take you right through the mountain. He will take you right through the lies. He will take you right through the truths. He will take you right to another level. When he sees your heart has gotten right, God is your gatekeeper. He can make things happen that don't even make sense. Yo, I am proof that God can turn a bad situation into good. I am proof that God is in the redemption business. He has the power, the ability to shift that thing for you. This is why you can't go and retaliate. This is why you can't go and release those receipts. You want to release those receipts. You're playing tit for tat with people on social media. You can't. You have to let God work it out. You have to. You cannot become like them or it. You can't. You got to know that God is working all things together for your good. One of my masterminds was working at this job, and she got let go of unfairly. And you know how in government or in hierarchy places, in prison systems, thank you, my sweet Tanya, they're corrupt. And she had literally seen some things going on, and she was in a very vulnerable job where she was taking care of kids. And she was seeing some really bad stuff that was not supposed to happen. And in her obligation to the children, she had to go tell on this person. And she got fired. Like, they found some things, and this woman is a boss. She is a gift from God. And she literally got let go. And she definitely could have had a lawsuit for wrongful termination. And because of the corrupt system that we live in, it looks like that she's not gonna be able to do that, because sin covers sin, right? And so I've been telling her this. Sometimes God has to close the door, because if he didn't close it, you would never move. Sometimes God has to let that person lose you, release you, because if he didn't, you would never move. Sometimes God, remember we talked about it this week, God has to break your spirit to save your soul. Yo, in the middle of that divorce, you want to so bad retaliate, especially when they're lying on you, especially when you want to fix your character, and God is saying, shh, I can't handle it as long as your mouth is on it. And so people in our scripture today, in Psalms 18:29, it says, for by you I can run through a troop and leap over a wall. Right? You do what's right and let God handle the rest. I said, sis, why would God ever want you in a position where it's corrupt anyway? How do you know God ain't saving you from something really bad happening and you get blamed for it because you were the one in that position and someone overrided you and you were the one that took the fall for it, right? You never know what God is saving you from. But one thing that I can tell you, happy birthday, Tippa. One thing I can tell you is that in Romans 8:28, when it says God's working all things together for your good, he's working all things together for your good, even in that situation that feels like it is killing you. I promise to God, give it 30 days, give it 60 days. You would go through a lot more. And look, my sis just said I do struggle to hush. So a lot of us do. It's flesh. It's in us to want to be loved, celebrated, and valued. We want to retaliate. We want to fix it. It's our character. This is our character. We worked hard for this. How dare you try to tear down? That's why the cancel culture is so poisonous. How dare you let one person that is being used straight from the devil, Satan's worker, try to destroy what I built? That's what you want to say, right? That's what you want to. I've worked hard for this, and now you're gonna come in and you're gonna try to lie on me, and you're gonna bring up something from 1980, and you gotta shut your mouth. Angelo always says, "Load your lips." Load your lips. What does that mean? Load your lips with the word of God. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I'm the head and not the tail. I'm the top and not the bottom. He didn't say the weapons weren't going to form. He said it wouldn't prosper. You just understand something. Yesterday, I was talking to another one of my masterminds, and her daughter's walking through some things, and it's not fair. Well, her daughter's having to walk through for her kids. It's not fair. It doesn't make any sense because her daughter is so in the right. But yet, this sinful, horrible person is causing so much havoc in their life. And she's like, I don't understand where God is. And I said, whoa, 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 whoa. We can't blame God for this. It's not God's fault that you were involved with the devil. It's not God's fault that this dude that you were involved with and had kids with is from the devil. He doesn't even operate with God. And so now what is happening is we are walking through consequences of this person's terrible character. And God can't make this person act right. But what God will do is God will walk beside you. You will win. Your kids will win because you kept a good spirit and you fought the good fight of faith. But what you're not going to do is fall apart in front of your kids, and you're not going to start making your kids feel like they're the reason that this is happening. Not that she was doing that at all. But we want to all of a sudden get mad at God because where's God? Why ain't he fixing this? God is up in heaven. He cannot force those men that got in that plane and flew through the World Trade Centers. This is why you got to be careful who you hang out with and who you marry. When you see them red flags, you better run because God cannot turn the heart of a devil. You are going to have to walk through some crap when you know better and you didn't do better, right? A lot of times it's not spiritual warfare, it's our choices. So for me to be able to look at that sweet girl and be like, girl, you gonna win this thing. You keep your heart right. God is going to show vindication for facts. But is he going to stop it? I believe that God never lets bad things happen to you. However, he uses it. He uses it. So I believe that this situation's having to happen because in order for this man, this narcissistic, evil man to get off her back, God is going to have to God said, I'm going to go on and let all this happen. It's going to be torture, but it will be closure when that judge looks and said, if you ever go back around this woman again. If not, it would drag out for years. So a lot of times what looks like God isn't intervening for you is really God intervening a lot for you and working all things together for your good. That's how you got to look at everything. So people can't lock you out. God is your doorkeeper. Your boss can't block you out. Your banker can't block you out. Your neighbor can't block you out. Your critics can't block you out. Your enemies can't block you out. They may shut a door, but God can take you right through it. He can make things happen that make no sense. He doesn't have to open it. He may not do it a traditional way. Oh, no. He doesn't have to open it the way you think he needs to open it. And he may not open it a traditional way. God can take you around what's blocking you. He can take you over someone who's trying to stop you. He can move someone who's holding you back. What God has destined for your life will override anyone or anything trying to stop you. Period. You just keep honoring God. I don't care if you're in the fight of your life right now. I don't care if you're feeling like you are getting so much injustice. So did Jesus. Can you imagine what our Jesus felt when he was walking down that street naked, carrying his cross, being beaten, and he had done nothing wrong? But he did it for you. He did it for me because he knew 10,000 years later that we were going to be walking through divorce cases, feeling like we're going to lose our mind, custody battles, feeling like we're going to lose our mind, addiction, feel like we're going to lose our mind, feeling violated, feeling like we're losing our mind. And he said, I'm getting up on this cross and I'm taking one for the team so you don't have to. What does that mean? That means when something is unfairly done to you, you keep a good spirit, you get busy doing something else, and you let God fight this battle. You don't let nobody tell you what they're saying about you. Anybody that comes and tries to tell you what other people are saying about you, they are your enemy. They may not even mean to be. But in this season, when you're trying to keep your heart right, it is important that you don't let nobody bring you pollution and poison that's been said about you. But it's all part of the redemption plan. Jesus paid the price. Come on, Paula. You just keep honoring God, being your best, and he will get you to where you need to be. You have to trust his timing. I love that, Apostle. They're poison carriers. Don't let that poison get in you. Don't be impatient because a door hasn't opened yet. God knows what he's doing. He's not going to let you miss out. Stay in peace. Your time is coming. Closed doors can't keep you from your purpose. So today, if you're like, man, I feel like it is, Kim. I feel like it is. I love that Rhodesia said someone needs you to pass this test for them. I believe that God uses the worst pain of your life, and that's the pulpit he uses you on. I was talking to another one of my masterminds yesterday that literally, man, she is the generational curse breaker for her family. And God is opening doors for her to find out family history that has blown her mind. And now she's like, Pastor Kim, what hurt me? Now it makes sense. It may not make sense today, but it will make sense for your future, because what is killing you today will literally restore thousands of people in the future. Now, someone said, what if someone's just trying to warn you of someone's bad intentions? You can say, I just want to warn you of some bad intentions, but don't tell them what's being said about them. Don't tell them what other people are saying about them. If you really love somebody, you don't give them details. It really hurts someone when they're walking through a divorce and you go to them and say, somebody's over here saying, this is your fifth divorce and you can't, I told you, girl, she was messy. No, so are you. Because when you really love somebody, you protect them. What about witchcraft? Don't play with it. Somebody just said, what about witchcraft? Don't play with it. Get rid of the Ouija boards. Get rid of the Indian feathers. Get rid of anything that, when it feels off, it's off. When you got to ask, I wonder if this is wrong, it's wrong. Yeah, that's God. That's discernment. And especially if it's a really close friend and they're just really trying to protect you and you know they are, and they're just kind of messy themselves, you need to say, sis, look, I love you a lot, but right now I'm really hurting. And I don't really want to know what other people are saying about you, about me. And I would look right in their eyes and say, they told you, not me. So it's none of my business. Rachel, twins. Okay? So everybody do this. I love that Rebecca said, why pray to the rock when you can pray to the one who created it? I love that. So everybody do this. And y'all, I'm going to tell y'all something. When somebody comes to me with witchcraft, like a curse, or even it says it's a prophetic lie, they're prophet lying, and I feel like, man, that is really off. I rebuke it immediately. I rebuke that. What people say about you is none of your business. Katrina, go Google Indian feathers spiritually. What is spiritual? Those things you hang around your mirrors, like all that stuff. Y'all don't understand that there's things. Now, I'm not kooky and ooky, and I don't think there's a devil in every corner. I just don't. I'm not one of those people. But when you have a lineage of witches or people that are caught up in Ouija boards and stuff like that, you don't even know it, but a lot of times you need to break that mess off you. And so you just need to be like, God, show me if there's anything in my house, dream catchers, if there's anything in my house that is, got evil on it, help me expose it. Because sometimes y'all, witches will literally pray over those Indian feathers, dream catchers. And somebody just said, what about burning sage? But why are you burning sage? Like, you got to just ask yourself these questions. Like, why are you burning sage? Because sage definitely does not smell good. And sage definitely makes your house smell like you're burning paper. So why are you burning sage? You're burning sage. God, I got to get off here. You're burning sage because you are trying to get your space cleaned out, right? Fortune tellers are from the devil. It's all witchcraft. So if you're burning sage to clear out the energy, what do you think that sage is doing? Somebody said burning sage came on as an add-on to Jesus. That don't even make sense. Anytime you're using something instead of going to God, it is an idol. So, no, we ain't talking about that kind of sage. Somebody says sage is delicious with cooking with. It's delicious to cook with. We're talking about the burning kind. And why would you ever want to go sit and talk to a woman that is telling everyone the same stuff and pay her $100 to read your fortune? I'm just saying, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. Y'all do whatever y'all want to do, but at the end of the day, just ask yourself, why am I doing this? Because a lot of times we are the ones literally paralyzing our future. And really, we do these things because we don't believe in God. You don't. He's invisible. How can he, well, your sage sure ain't doing nothing. You're burning sage in your house with the windows down and demons are running all around your house trying to get out. You need to leave a window open. Or you're sitting burning sage in your house and your boyfriend is itching because he is the spirit. Y'all, everybody lift up your hands like this. Lift up your hands. I love it. Lift up your hands like this and say, Lord, I release everything in my spirit that needs to go. Lord, give me discernment. Give me discernment. Give me discernment, God. Give me discernment when something is off, Lord, let me let it go. When it feels off, God, give me the courage to let it go. And let me understand that even if I've opened doors to witchcraft or horrible relationships or stayed too long, that God, you're the kind of God that can restore in 24 hours. Give me peace. Give me joy. Give me understanding. Give me peace. Give me joy. Give me understanding. Give me wisdom. And Lord, right now, I just release your power all throughout these airwaves. God, thank you that we can have fun on here and get serious. That we can show people that you ain't got to be all stuffed up Christian to serve God. And Lord, I pray for every person that is really just opening their heart to you. And they're trying to figure out, is this right or is this wrong? Or let them just start fixing their hearts. Because God, one thing that I know, when we get our hearts fixed, no unforgiveness, no anger, no bitterness, it just flows. The right decisions just flow out of us. The right friends just flow into our lives. The right relationships just flow into our lives. The money just flows into our lives. And so, Lord, today, armloads of blessings are chasing us down. And Lord, I pray that we are examples of your glory everywhere we go. I pray hope is restored to all of my friends on here, to my RTK Inner Circle, to my Limitless Church family, to my masterminds, to my All Access, Lord, to every person connected to me, that this weekend, God, we're going to see you move mightily, miracles. God, if it's us, show us us. Our marriage is going to hell in a handbasket and there's so much resentment there and it's our fault. Show us us so we don't lose a blessing. And Lord, let us not be fearful, but fearless. Give us the right people to hang with. Because God, if we hang out with people with no oil, then there's no oil to drip down on us. Let us have ears to hear. And God, let us know when something is off so we can remove ourselves from that presence. Don't let us fall for something just because we're going to become famous or we're going to get rich off of it. Let everything be done with order. Let us let go of people that we're supposed to let go of. Help us stop giving CPR to dead situations. And I pray, God, restore your confidence in the name of Jesus. Amen, amen, amen. Lynn, ain't that cute? Oh my goodness, y'all go have the best day ever. I've been in the talking mood this week. It's taken me 30 minutes just to get in the word. I'm going to do better. I'm going to work on that while I'm on my vacation next week. I'm going to work on it. I will work on getting straight to the word and keeping these at 30 minutes. Isn't there a class? So tonight, y'all, you can get in my RTK Inner Circle, which is my RTK Inner Circle is my mentorship program every other Monday. Not this coming Monday, but the next Monday. I go in and I pour into you on our Zooms. We also have a Facebook page, RTK Inner Circle private Facebook page. Also, you're partial. Also, you can get in my one-on-one coaching, which is my masterminds. You can join it at any time because it's catered to one-on-one, right? Just one-on-one. And so we work on your schedule. And then, thank you. And then I also have all access. Now my all access is a step up from an RTK Inner Circle, and it is, you get all my master classes for free with it. And you get extra Zooms each month. And then I've got let's see, look, I got so much going on. I've got my micro mentorship starting in August. All right. I'm starting my micro mentorship in August, and tonight is the free masterclass. All of the space is full. It was full within 5 minutes. 1,000 spots gone. And you can join the Kingdom Millionaire Facebook page. That's my Kingdom Millionaire Facebook page, and we'll also air it live there. All right, so go to realtalkkim.com and you can find out all my information. Can you add more spots for tonight? So no, LaBelle, we added so many spots. We're gonna do it on the Real Talk Kim. It's not too late to join the micro mentorship. No, y'all, the micro mentorship is powerful. I'm gonna be teaching y'all. If you're hanging out with me, you should be wanting to own houses and not rent. It's just fear stopping us from being great, and I'm helping you be great. But tonight is unlocking your 6-figure potential, and it's free. And you can't get a spot on the Zoom because they're gone, but you can be on the Facebook page. I love your Facebook page. I can go back to what I missed. Yes, I keep all this up. All this stays up. I love you guys. Thank y'all for sharing. Thank y'all for hanging with me. I'll see you in the morning. Love y'all. Thank y'all for the gifts. Join the inner circle, Kristen. You're going to love it. You're going to love it.